Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, and also welcome back to part 2 of my review of TrulyDistro's Phat Phog. Haven't got to stay for the rate. Any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I did not pay for the product. These were very kindly given to me at Vapor Expo last weekend for review purposes. Also got to stay for the rate. Any individual tastes, setups, and power preferences will alter what you get from a juice. I can only personally tell you what I'm getting myself during this review. My weapon of choice, as always, will be the RX Gen 3, and that's got the Mako Dripper dual coiled to 0.2. Won't go through labels, bottles, and bloody blah blahs, as I've already done that in part 1. Only thing I will say, because I didn't bring it up in part 1, was as an industry standard, and as it should be, childproof lid. And every bottle you buy will come with this rather chunky tamper ring. If that tamper ring is broken, do not buy the product. Ask for one where that tamper ring is not broken. Will say, however, that tamper ring is an absolute arse to get off. That is one of the most secure tamper rings I've ever come across, and it did take a little bit of effort to actually get the thing off. But I'd rather it be safe than sorry. So it's not a criticism. I'm just warning you, it can be a pain in the arse. Right, we're going to start off today with Fat Mango, and then I will get on to the Fat Funk as the last one. Now, there's a lot of mangoes out there now. I mean, there's a lot of mangoes out there. So it's always interesting to see what one company's take will be. There we go. Yep, we're wet. There we go. All right, I'm going to take that down to start off with. We're going to start off at 3.7, or basically what your old Ego pen used to pump out at. Yep, so we're going to start off at 68.5 watts. Here we go. Oh, wow. That tastes like a very young mango. Very succulent. Minty edge is now starting to come through. But that mango, good grief. So no fruit hit. Cloud production still beguiling the fact that these juices are a 60-40. Well, yeah. A little bit there, which states what the ratio is. Wow. That mint now the mango's dying down. That mint's coming through with every exhale. It is a very, very juicy mango. Cool. Does play very well with the mint again. But it's a proper taste of mango one. Some of these you get and it's kind of like a hard candy, like Jolly Rancher type of effect. No, this is just a proper mango. And we'll go up to 4 volts. It's at 80.2 watts. Alright, I've got to remember to prefer this one a little bit lower down because that mango came through straight away. This one, the mint comes through first, with elements of the mango swirling through it. It's not quite as nice as it was lower down. The mint does interfere a bit with the actual mango flavouring. Is a bit of an aftertaste. It's alright. It's alright. I wouldn't say it's the best mango I've had. Lower down, yeah, that's a very, very nice, succulent, juicy mango. Because it competed with the mint. Slightly higher up, that mint starts to take over and kind of taints the mango flavour a little bit to the, yeah, I'm not a fan. Right, I'll go up to 420. Got to 88.4. I've still got that kind of mentally. It's the menthol on this one. I'm not quite sure. It's just a bit on the menthol, which is kind of a shame because now because it's higher up, that menthol's come through first. But once that menthol dies down and the mango comes through, the mango is actually quite nice. But there's just something about the menthol on that one that's just a bit. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, unfortunately, not the best mango I've had the pleasure of reviewing. It's not the mango's fault. It's kind of the menthol. It does leave a bit of a, that's different taste in the mouth. I'll give this a quick blowout and I shall move on to the last one, which is the Phat Phog. One thing I will say, and I said it in part 1, my cotton is absolutely clean as a bell. This is really good, clean juice. That's the, I will say that. I mean, alright, the first 2 flavours I absolutely loved. Oh no, don't tell me I haven't. Oh, whew. I thought I hadn't broken it and I was going to spend 5 minutes trying to get it off again. Alright, Phat Phog. Cool. There's a smell of pineapple from this. There's a large smell of pineapple from this. There we go. Let's go down to 3.7. Oh, try to go down 3.7. There we are. 68.6 watts. Oh. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, it's one that grows as well. Oh, yeah. Initially, you get this really nice, slightly sweet, but not over-sweetened pineapple. Mint kind of ish in the background. It's not really it's there to aid a flavour, not be a flavour, if that makes sense. But then, as that mint goes, and that pineapple sits on your tongue, hey. Wow. It's a salivator. It's a bit of a It's not. Sometimes you can get that mint right on the end of the tongue as well, and down the middle of the pineapple, just playing around the edges of the taste buds. This definitely would be an all-dayer for me. As I say, not much power, and as a 60-40, and this room is getting severely hotboxed at the moment. Absolutely no complaints about that whatsoever. That is a lovely pineapple. No, I've got up to 4 volts. That little edge of mint just makes that as well. It's not overpowering at all. Alright, we're going up to 80 watts. Or 4 volts. This is another one like, okay, when you can actually see me again. This is another one like Fat G from the part 1 of the review I did for these. It's a power haul. The fruity element of it likes power. Going up, that is now, oh. Really is. And not, I say it's not too sweet, it's not too sharp. It's just full on banging flavour, banging pineapple. Oh, cool. So the mint's not really playing much of a part in this. I say there was just a ickle bit, but oh, that is a really good pineapple. I mean, that is a really good pineapple. Oh, so you just get a little element of mint on the X bit. It just hangs around, just blends in, and oh, I will go up to 4.2. I don't think words can actually describe how good this pineapple actually is. Just that little minty at the end. Well, I've got up to 4.2, which is now up to 88 watts. The mint takes over higher up, but then as that dies down, you are left with a very nice, slightly cool pineapple. It's not quite as juicy higher up, because it's got to compete with the menthol, and the menthol does win. But as that dies down, and then you get the envelopment of that pineapple taste of your tongue. No, I cannot fault that at all. That is an absolutely excellent pineapple. Any fans of pineapple, definitely give that one a go from TrulyDistro's Phat Phog range. That is the PhatPhunk. Oh. Well, that brings us to the end to another review. If you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back very, very soon with some more reviews. I've got an absolute job load of reviews coming up, so stay tuned. See you later, people.